Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. Good to have you with us. I'm Ernie Johnson. And it is Raptor basketball tonight as the Toronto Raptors go up against the Golden State Warriors. And now we go out to Oakland with Kevin Harlan and the 2K crew for today's broadcast.
And the players doing a little talking here before tip-off. It's all in good fun right now. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. Joined in the booth with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And now we take a brief check at the matchups. Our starting five for both teams. First for Toronto, Lowry and DeRozan, they're the backcourt. And they've got Lucas Nogueira, the big man from Brazil, in its center. Then it's Damari Carroll, and it's Ibaka in at the four slot. And for Golden State, Curry and Thompson, the splash brothers in the back. You've got Ian Clark. They'll be watching him boxing out, maneuvering for the easy baskets inside. They'll be counting certainly on his production. And it's West, and it's Green in at the four spot. And so off the tip, it's Toronto. Here's Powell. Pass to Lowry. Pass to Powell. Defended by Durant. Powell dishes to Valanciunas. Hits the jump hook.
That's an efficient start for them offensively, working it inside for the easy 2 points.
And Clark, that's what you like to duplicate time and time again for the rest of the game.
Now here's Curry. Down low. The finger roll finish at the bucket.
And really a good job spotting his teammate near the bucket and then just pinpoint passing for the finish.
Here's Powell. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Back to Ibaka. Shot clock at 6.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
And Curry, here we go. Green. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
And I love the fact that he didn't have to slow down or adjust there. The pass was just timed perfect.
And Doris Burke spoke with Steve Kerr. Doris?
He knows one of the hardest parts on scoring against this defense has to do with their prolific shot blocker, Serge Ibaka. He told me he's one of those guys who can get in your head a little bit because he's so mobile. You often don't see him coming. And Kevin, you add in his great rebounding and ability to hit from mid-range, and he's always an X factor for them. Back to you.
And thanks for that story, Doris. Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. Back to Ibaka. Curry meets him. The jump hook. Shot's good by Ibaka. Ibaka's got his first 2 points. The Warriors have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Outside Curry. From deep. And that one's good.
And something else he does is he's great off the dribble. He can take it to the rack or pull up. So as a defender, you don't know how to play it.
Raptors trail by 5. Outside Lowry. DeRozan against Thompson. Pass to Valanciunas. 14 feet away. It's stolen by Green. Outside Durant. And there's the foul. It's on Lucas Nogueira. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Outside, Green. Dishes it to Curry. Shot clock at 5. Pachulia inside. Valanciunas is there for 3. Durant. And it's Toronto with the rebound. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's DeRozan. It's stolen by Green. It's Durant with the drive. Goes up to the stripe, and that one's good.
Everything going according to the script for them offensively so far.
Clark, shots be falling. That's for sure. They're scoring with a tremendous amount of confidence.
You went straight playground old school there, partner.
Here's Powell after David West's bucket.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
The Raptors shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. And he knocks down the first one. And it's a completely new group for Toronto. And so he hits both. Warriors leading by 5. Back to Iguodala. Feeds it to Young. The shot's good on the assist by Iguodala.
You cannot leave him alone like that, especially from long range.
1:42 left in the first quarter of the game. Here is Miles. He's covered by Iguodala. Miles the pass to Anunoby. The feed now to Powell. And he connects with the jumper. 1:20 left to play in the first. Iguodala outside. Blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way. Raptors trail by 6. Powell kicks to Nogueira, and the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. .105 left to play in the first quarter. And Young kicks to Livingston. Now the pass to West. Young outside. Here's McCall. Back to Young. The 3. But they get it back. West inside. Second chance shot. No good on the layup. They play the clock right. They can go 2 for 1.
Just got to time it up right.
He kicks it to Nogueira. Back to right. Anunoby. And that one comes up a bit short.
You know, the right thing there to try to fade away with the D all over him, but that is a difficult shot to sink.
The offensive rebound. West kicks to Livingston. He passes it to McCaw. He dishes it to Livingston. He feeds it to Iguodala. And here's Young from the arc. This ball grabs the miss. Right side. And that does it for the first quarter. Warriors lead by 6. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Oracle Arena in Oakland, California. All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. What do you guys think about the Warriors here so far?
Just the way they've been able to pound that backboard. I think that's been the difference.
Establishment of a good low post presence, a big part of the success.
Warriors leading by 6. Here's Livingston. Here's West. The wing jumper off target.
When he's wide open like that, he'll rarely miss those.
Now Myers. Backing down. No good there in the post.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Livingston passes to McCaw. Young, good look, gets the 14-footer to fall. Young's got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for the Warriors. Raptors trail by 8. Passes it to Anunoby. Backs in. Gives him the lead pass. Here's Powell. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup. Powell's got 6. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. McCaw, the pass to Livingston. And yes, sir, that one drops.
Oh, terrific work finishing a soft move like that. The finger roll.
So timeout called here, the first for Toronto. And Toronto will go for a different look here. Valanciunas, he's checked in for Nogueira. Corey Joseph comes in for Chris Paul. Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for Damari Carroll. And it's Ibaka in for Wright. Throws it from deep. The Raptors rebound. Here's Valanciunas. And again, Toronto no up.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those balls.
Clark, it wouldn't hurt. Some extra possessions would definitely help narrow the gap and maybe swing the momentum.
Lowry with the ball. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
On the wing, DeRozan. Battles through traffic and lays it in.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Here's Curry with the 3. Shot is off. And Toronto will come the other way. Lowry drives in, shoots from 12. There's the dish to Miles. Back to Lowry. Kicks it to Ibaka. Just 4 to shoot. Ball's knocked loose. Iguodala with the steal. Inside. Swatted away. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. Ian Clark's checked in for the Warriors. And Thompson kicks to Pachulia. Outside for Durant. All sorts of time. He squares up and sinks it. And the Warriors lead by 11.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team. And something else you can't forget about is his shot blocking, Steve. I mean, he's an intimidator down low.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Warriors.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
And the first one at the line is good. Ibaka hits both of them.